I've asked more than 100 men what's the number one obstacle preventing them from doing their deepest purpose. Some of the results surprised even me. I'm gonna reveal everything to you. We're starting right now. What is happening, everybody? It's your boy Pav, and today I have a very special announcement. Actually, a few announcements to make. So first one is stay tuned for the entire video, because if any of this resonates with you, which I'm about to share, then at the end of the video I have some very special gift for you, $300 worth to be exact. So let's get right into the content. Now, to the content. I asked more than 100 men what was their number one thing preventing them from finding their passion or working on their purpose. And right now I'm going to share with you the top 6 responses I received from all of these men. So, to begin with, what is the purpose in the first place? Well, looking at the different dictionaries, as well as my own understanding and experience, this is your ultimate reason for being. Take my purpose, for example. That is to elevate human consciousness through inspiring content.
When life gets you down, stay there. It's not worth getting up.
Okay, number one is actually, believe it or not, fear. Duh. And that's completely normal. Of course, you're passionate about something that you really want to embark on. Of course, you're going to experience fear. But let me tell you something. One thing I've learned, and that is quite universal, is that fear doesn't prevent death, it prevents life. So the more you're afraid of something, the more you should actually do it. Number 2 on the list is actually money, believe it or not. 14% of the responses came from people who believe money is the actual thing that's stopping them moving forward. You know what, guess what, it's not gonna be all perfect, you know, it's a creative process, you're doing something, so it's gonna be really, really messy. Unless you're trying to pursue a PhD or a master's degree, money shouldn't necessarily be a problem or something preventing you moving forward. Oftentimes it's just a different approach looking at the situation which would allow you to move forward. Number 3 is self-sabotage. 13% of the respondents pointed this out as the number one reason preventing them from moving forward. And you know what? I get it, man. I get it. You want to do something that you're potentially very passionate about if you kind of have an idea of what it is. But of course you're going to have self-sabotage. Of course you're going to experience this inner resistance. It's because you love it so much, you're experiencing this in the first place. So it's totally normal. Number 4 on the list is actually depression, with 11% of the respondents having said that depression or different mental illnesses is the actual cause for them not to pursue things that they really love. And there is no surprise there. Looking at the different stats, in America in 2017, 45,000 people killed themselves by suicide. 7 out of 10 were men. In 2015, about 7,000 people killed themselves by suicide in UK and Ireland. Again, predominantly males. No wonder everybody's in depression. Having been there myself, the last thing I'm thinking about is, oh, let me think about how to find my deepest purpose in something that's gonna make me really happy. Number 5 on the list is accountability. Guys, if you're embarking on a journey of self-discovery, this process is not meant to be done alone. You really need accountability. People who are really gonna challenge you gently, as opposed to tapping you on the back and showing you sympathy. This is not what accountability is about. And it's something I've been struggling for a long time until I found people who really did care for my success. So I surrounded myself with them, and ever since I haven't looked back. And finally is number 6, and that is clarity. 8% of the people responded that this is the thing preventing them from looking and creating their purpose. And of course, I get it. Where do I start? How do I start? What's the first step? Is there even such a thing as a process? Is there even a purpose? All these questions I had asked myself over the years, especially when I started Man with Purpose 2 years ago. Something that, I gotta tell you, it's more of a marathon than a sprint. It does take a bit of time, but then again, it doesn't take that much time, from my own experience. So gentlemen, if you stayed until the end of the video and any of this resonated with you, then I've struck a chord. I did promise I'm gonna be giving away gifts, and this is exactly what I intend to do. Now, to qualify, you need to do 2 things. One is, let me know in the comment section below, what is your biggest obstacle to creating your purpose? Number 2 is head to the Facebook group so you can join there, and I can give you further details on how the process is gonna go. Now, what are we doing right now? The $300 I told you is gonna be the exact price tag of the new program I'm launching, specifically designed to create your purpose as a man. So as you can see, I'm very passionate and very excited about this project. Now, I'm only going to be working with a select group of people. Why? Because I want to give all of my time and give as much value as I can in order to receive feedback so I can make the program even better. So that's why I'm going to be opening this for another 2 days to be exact. Leave a comment in the section below, head to the Facebook group, join there so I can give you more details on how we're gonna proceed moving forward. I'm really looking forward to actually initiating this. It's something I've been waiting for a very, very long time. I'm very excited about. I'll see you on the other side.